Hi guys, you are having hardly 75 days for the May 2025 exams. 75 days because I removed holidays and breaks that you're going to take. Fine. I'm not going to talk about the strategy for the 75 days, which I'll come up with a separate video. What are the syllabus changes that were there in all the 6 subjects of CA Inter? Like many students are again confused. Sir, May 25 exams, especially for taxation, I am hearing that taxation completely drastically changed. Nothing, my dear. No major changes in taxation. I'm a tax faculty, you know, right? So no major changes. I'll tell you, with respect to tax and with respect to auditing, these are the two subjects which I deal with. What changes exactly happened, I'll just little while later talk. Coming to accounting, law, costing, auditing, FM. Look, except tax, remaining 5 papers, the changes are only in the form of new questions were added. Except adding of new questions and case-based scenarios, no other change happened in the syllabus at all. Concepts are same, the provisions are same, the entire theory, problems, everything is same. Except that some case-based scenarios were added. Except that some case-based scenarios and some new questions. That too very minor. They are not drastic changes. And moreover, whatever the case scenarios that and all they have added, no, they are all nothing but collected from past examination questions, collected from past MTPs. That's it. They were not something newly drafted altogether. Because a similar change is what happened in CA final audit also, which are nothing but copy pasted from past MTPs and all to the main study material. That's it. So coming to 5 subjects, no changes. Now with respect to taxation, like look at what are the changes that happened in taxation, nothing but income tax. And by the way, I'm talking only about income tax because that is the only portion I deal with. And audit. In audit, no changes at all. Only case studies were added. Some 5 or 6 case studies were added, which I will give you PDF. Even for all the remaining 5 subjects, we will give you PDFs for syllabus changes. Okay, we will create in our website, restofacacma.com. In our website, free resources, you go, you will find one separate folder. Maybe after 10 days, I'm doing this video on February 2nd. Maybe after 10 days, I'll create one new folder. Inside that folder, for each subject wise, what are the changes happened? Only those changes you will find. Now coming to tax, major changes happened. That is, major changes are happened only in 2 chapters. One is capital gains, another one TDS TCS provisions. In TDS and TCS provisions, approximately for more than 5 or 6 sections, TDS rates have been revised. Up to 30th September, one TDS rate. From 1st October 2024, another TDS rate. Like that, some changes were happened. But you know what? TDS, TCS, capital gains, every chapter in the capital, every chapter in entire CA Inter-Due Income Tax, I am coming up with a revision video as well as amendments video in every chapter. So those of you who already went with coaching classes, who already has a very good clarity or conceptual knowledge on tax, you need not look for buying a new class or even buying a new book. Provided suppose if at all you are following a book which is Finance Act 2023 based. See, actually for you in taxation, what Finance Act is applicable for you? Finance Act 2024 number 2 is applicable. This is the same for May 25, September 25 and even Jan 26 exams also. Many of you again, sir, yesterday Nirmala Sitharaman has presented a budget, right? Up to 12 lakhs exemption is there, right? To which attempt it is applicable? It is not applicable up to January 26, my dear. That is applicable only for May 2026 attempt onwards. Those tax rates are applicable for financial year 25 and 26. Nothing but assessment year 26 and 27. For you, May 25 exams, September 25 exams and Jan 26 exams, I always tell this in the introduction to my marathon also. For you, previous year 24-25 year problems. For previous year 24-25, what are the tax rates applicable? Obviously, whatever tax rates that are there in Finance Act 23, the same tax rates were carried forward to Finance Act 2024 also. Just that in default tax regime, there is a change in slab rate, which I already spoke in the amendments class. You just open my amendments video, part 1 is already uploaded. Inside that, in default tax regime, earlier we have 0 to 3, 0, 3 to 6, 5%, 6 to 9, 10% like that, right? Now it is 0 to 3, 0, 3 to 7 lakh 5%, 7 to 10, 10%, 10 to 12, 15%, like that some rates were there. Just to one slab limit has been changed. Except that there is no change in income tax. So that is one change in default tax regime. Another change, capital gains and TDS TCS. In capital gains, you know, right? from 23rd July 2024 onwards, indexation facility is removed. So regarding that, at many places some changes happened, and TDS TCS 194D 194H in all commission sections, TDS rate has been decreased. Like that, some minor changes happened in TDS TCS, and capital gains also some minor changes happened. Capital gains tax rates has been changed, so TDS TCS, but compared to all other chapters, these two chapters are having many number of amendments. That's why I call it as major changes. So those of you who are having any previous book which is Finance Act 2023 based, if at all you are having amendments PDF, that is more than enough, which I am going to release in another 10 to 15 days. Amendments PDF I will give you. Those of you who are following Finance Act 23, suppose, sir, I have not purchased any new book in the last year, sir. I am having a book based on Finance Act 2022, sir. I am having a book based on Finance Act 2022. What about me? Then you must get Finance Act 2024 number 2 based book. Very simple. I myself made one fantastic book, guys. Look at this. So this is my book on income tax, which is based on Finance Act 2022. You can see, which is 2024. This is the Finance Act which is applicable for May 25, September 25, January 26 exams. Same, nothing, no change. This book, if you get next 3 attempts, any paper you can handle. And I made this book very fantastically with all the amendments. Clearly you can see how it is presented, especially like problems, problematic papers, we presented in fantastic way, in salaries and all, how you should compute tax. For example, you see residential status, at the end of the chapter I even gave for fees for technical services, royalty, one simple table I gave. Like this, everywhere concept is simplified like anything, where you understand the subject in a clear, crisp, without vague, without confusion. You will get every provision, I will close it in 360 degrees. You will not have a confusion, and the book size is exactly 200 pages, which is latest, applicable for May 25, September 25 and Jan 26. And I'm telling you, sir, I am already having Finance Act 2023 based book, sir. Like the book is applicable for May 24, September 24, Jan 25 attempt book I have, sir. What about me? You need not get this. You can get capital gains full chapter, TDS full chapter printout. If you take, that's more than sufficient for you. Remaining all other chapters, just a minor amendments. But anyhow, we are going to release a new book, get for PDF book for amendments purpose. Those of you who are repeaters, for them amendments book I'm giving. But nevertheless, this book is a best book for upgrading. If at all you also like, why all this confusion, where amendment happened, where amendment not happened. If you don't want that headache, directly get this book, directly listen to my marathon class on the YouTube, which I'm already uploading. Already 3 chapters I uploaded, basics uploaded, residential status uploaded, salaries uploaded, still remaining or coming soon. By February 15th, all the entire income tax marathon you will find it. I'm telling you guys, you watch that marathon, you will get a fantastic clarity. But if you want to get 45 or 50 out of 50 on that income tax part alone, mark my word, you can get my classes also. The classes are dealt in such a way where you score 45 to 50 out of 50. I am giving my 100%. I expect you to also give your 100% on income tax. Let's both of us together conquer it. Then coming to audit, as I already told, no major changes at all in audit at all, no syllabus change at all, first of all. Whereas case studies were added, that too in the 11th chapter. They are all consolidated case studies representing all the chapters. So case studies were added in the 11th chapter in the IC book. 11th chapter in IC book is what? Ethics and terms of engagement. Inside that, case studies were added. Those case studies are all chapters put together, consolidated case studies. That's it. Except that, no changes in illustrations, test your knowledge, provisions, nothing. That's it. This is with respect to syllabus changes in CA Into for May 25, September 25, Jan 26 as well. My dear, for May, September, January, no changes, same amendments. Okay, maybe for September or January, some notifications or circulars in case of taxation might apply. Anyhow, we will give you respective PDFs that time. Right now, the objective is May 25. That's it. I cleared on that. Clear all of you? That's it. Go ahead. All the very best.